Welcome to the Leadership Redefined podcast, a groundbreaking podcast that delves into the hearts and minds of exceptional leaders from diverse backgrounds and industries. Dr. Samuel Jacobs-Abbey, the convener and host, will be exploring unconventional paths to success and uncover the stories behind remarkable transformations. In each episode, he will have conversations with visionaries who have shattered unconventional boundaries and embraced new leadership paradigms, from purpose driven entrepreneurs to innovative CEOs and community leaders to game changers in the arts and sciences. The Leadership Redefined podcast, through thought provoking conversations, aims to redefine what it means to be a leader in the 21st century. Today's conversation promises to inspire, challenge, and equip you with practical wisdom to unlock your own leadership potential and drive positive change in your sphere of influence. Let's dive in.
My name is Dr. Samuel Jacobs-Abbey, and I want to welcome you to episode 6 of our podcast on the Leadership Redefined, Transforming Tomorrow's Leaders. Let's dive into it. So this week, I'm looking at the topic, don't be ashamed of your story. It will inspire others. Don't be ashamed of your story. It will inspire others. You see, you think your broken pieces disqualifies you. You believe the chapters written in your darkness should be torn out, burned, forgotten. You have convinced yourself that the version of you who stumbled, who fell, who made choices you can't undo, that person should be buried deep where no one can see. But here's the truth that will shatter your comfortable shame. Your wounds are not your weakness. In fact, they are your credentials. Every person walking past you today is fighting a battle you know nothing about. They are drowning in silence, convinced they are the only ones who ever felt this lost, this broken, this unworthy. And oh yeah, yes, you are with your careful, curated life, your filtered photos, your I am fine responses. You are holding the rope that could pull them to shore. But no, you are keeping it hidden in your pocket because you are afraid of what people will think. What arrogance, what tragic, beautiful arrogance, right? See, the universe does not need another person pretending to be perfect. It's suffocating under the weight of mass performance. What it desperately needs is someone brave enough to say, I was there too. In that pit, in that darkness. But guess what? I am still here. You see, your true story or your story, I mean, the real story, the real one, with all its ugly truth, is not a liability. It's a weapon against despair. Like a soldier, right? Every scar you carry is a map for someone still lost in the territory that nearly destroys you. Every mistake you have survived is proof that survival is possible. Every morning you choose to keep going when everything in you screamed to quit. That's not just your victory, it's a prophecy for someone else's future. The pain you endured wasn't random, it was preparation, not for some cosmic forces that wanted you to suffer, but because suffering, when transformed, becomes the most potent medicine for other people's pain. Look at it again. A little metaphor here. Gold is refined in fire. Diamonds forms under crushing pressure. And you were being forged into something that could withstand the heat of other people's darkness without burning up. So stop waiting until you are healed enough to share. Stop waiting for your story to have a neat ending. Life isn't a movie with tidy resolutions. It's messy, ongoing, and beautifully incomplete. And that's exactly why your story matters now, not someday. Someone needs to know that you can lose everything and still find reasons to laugh. Someone needs to see that you can be betrayed and still choose trust. Someone needs to hear that you stood at the edge and stepped back so they know it's possible. Your silence protects no one. It certainly doesn't protect you. Understand this. Shame grows in darkness like mold. But your voice, your truth, that's the crack that lets the lights in. So, friends, as you listen to this podcast, I urge you to speak, not because you are an expert, not because you have all the answers, but because you are a fellow traveler who's walked through fire and came out the other side, still breathing. And right now, someone need to know that breathing is enough, that surviving is enough, that showing up imperfect and honest is more than enough. Friends, your story is not your shame. It is your gift. Stop hiding it. I hope you've enjoyed this podcast for this week. If you have, please share with your friends and families. You never know who will be inspired. You never know what people are going through. This may be an inspiration for someone. So don't hold back. Share. And I look forward engaging with you again next week. God bless you and have a beautiful week. Thank you.
And wow, that was mind blowing. We hope this conversation has sparked new thoughts about your own leadership journey and has given you fresh perspectives on navigating the complex landscapes we all face as leaders. Today's episode represents the kind of authentic storytelling and practical insights that define what leadership truly means in a rapidly evolving world. Remember, the path to exceptional leadership often requires abandoning traditional approaches and embracing the unconventional. You can find Leadership Redefined on Jaggles Education Center website, YouTube, and Spotify. If today's episode resonated with you, please share it with other leaders in your network who might benefit from the insights. We want to thank you for joining us as we redefine leadership one conversation at a time. Until next time, keep challenging boundaries, stay true to your purpose, and never stop growing as a leader.